Hello everyone. Well, it's been a while, but I am back. Yes, it is me, Woodman, and well, today I'm going to be showing you the Minecraft 1.8 update, also known as the Bountiful update, and it does add lots of stuff. So let's go into this right now. So first we have some new blocks, and these all come in smooth variations, but we have granite, and there's smooth granite, then andesite, and diorite, and these will spawn naturally in the world, and they're pretty decorative. Next, slime blocks, which you can bounce off of, and the higher you bounce onto them from, the more you jump. So there's just a sense of those. Next we have the iron trapdoor, which behaves just like a regular trapdoor, but obviously it's iron, so I cannot click on it like this to make it move. And that's about it for that. It's pretty cool. Next, prismarine bricks, dark prismarine, and sea lanterns. And there's also prismarine shards and crystals, which drop from some mobs I'll show you later. But yes, these are some blocks that were added that spawn in the ocean monument. If you want to know what that is, I have a video on that you can watch. There will be a link in the description. It's an old Snapshot video where I also give the seed for where to find one of those. Next we have red sandstone. And this I really think is cool. I like the nice wither there. There's a creeper on the regular sandstone. I'm just comparing it here, but yeah, really nice addition. Next, banners. Great thing to add. I really just it was a really good idea by Mojang. And yeah, they look really nice, and these are just some random ones I made. Lots of customization with these. People have made flags and all kinds of stuff. Next we have armor stands, really another nice thing, just like the banners. And yeah, so they will also display dyed and enchanted armor, as well as just regular armor, and just really nice. I mean, it's an armor stand. There's been mods for this, but now it is here. Alright, now the next thing is called coarse dirt, which is a little darker than normal dirt, but never turns into grass. It's really good for buildings and whatever, like if you just want a dirt pathway. I mean, I'm in a desert, obviously, but still, just a nice addition. Now, let's look at some new mobs. Here's the first one. This is the endermite. And yeah, they look a little derpy, but I believe they have a chance of spawning from ender chests. So, I mean, you can look into the science all about that on the wiki or whatever, but yeah, pretty cool. Next, the Guardian. This is one of the mobs from the ocean monuments I was describing earlier. And, well, yeah. Come here, stupid thing. Oh, you guys aren't supposed to see this? No. No, you'll see all of this. Don't worry. I know, some of you may have got excited about those doors over there. No, you'll see those later. But yeah, they drop some cool stuff. And that's pretty much them. And they will shoot stuff at you. And then there's the Elder Guardian, which is kind of like one of those, but big. I don't know if I can call it a boss, but it is a big mob, and it's not very hard to kill, but yeah, it's kind of like a mini boss. It's in that video I was just telling you about, my old Snapshot video, if you want to check it out, what it really is. There's no spawn egg for it, so. Alright, next, rabbits. So, I'm so sorry. So sorry, buddy. I feel terrible, and yeah, you get that. But there are so many different variants, and I believe it's a 1 in 1,000 chance that you will get a black killer bunny that can actually kill you. It does quite a bit of damage. So yeah, look out for that. And next we have sheep will now drop food. They drop raw mutton, which of course you can cook. And yeah, so now if all you have in your world is sheep, no pigs or cows, you can eat the sheep food. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And next, these are all the rabbit drops. So raw rabbit, which you can cook, rabbit's hide, and rabbit's foot. And I believe it's the rabbit's foot is what actually makes you, or what helps you make these, which are splash potions of leaping and just regular potions. And they don't do a crazy amount, but yeah, I do have some jump boost. And of course you can modify this with command blocks. So I'm just going to drink some milk here. So let me get that. And we'll move on. Okay. Next we have rabbit stew. And here you can either use a red or brown mushroom. Does not matter. But that is the recipe for rabbit stew. So there you go. Next, villagers. They will now harvest crops, which is really a nice feature, I think, because, you know, I don't know. It's just, I don't know, it makes sense. It's a cool feature, you know, they will harvest crops in their village, and they throw it to other villagers, which is really good for farming bread if you have them set up in, like, some rows or whatever. I've seen videos on it before, automatic bread farms, because they will try to throw it to another villager, but instead it will land in the hopper, and you can imagine what that would do. But yeah, automatic bread farms. And now, moss stone and mossy stone bricks. They are craftable, so there's your recipe. And now you may have seen this earlier. If you haven't seen this yet, unbelievable. We now have every wood in door, fence gate, and fence form. No more just like only 2 doors, only 1 fence and fence gate, well, 2 fences, but whatever. Now we have all these, but still only 2 trapdoors. No more. Now the next feature I need a sponge for. So now sponges, they soak up water, and you really can't break them. And I don't think they drop any liquid in survival either. But yeah, they turn into wet sponge. Pretty cool. They have a nice particle effect too. Next, game mode 3. I'm gonna save this one for the end. You're gonna see some interesting things with this, so we'll see that later. Now the next thing we have is a customized world, and you can edit the spawn rate of ores and structures, which is really cool. I've played around with it. I may do a video on it. Basically, up to the spawn rate of diamonds, like really like a lot. So now I have like tons of diamond blocks. I have like 3 notch apples or whatever. So just crazy stuff you can do. I put the dungeon count way up and all of that. So that is great. And a debug world. It shows every block in the game. This is really good, like, you know, for texture packs and all that, or resource packs. But I am not able to play and debug for some reason. It's probably just a bug with 1.8. It just came out, so that should be resolved. Oh yeah, now the world border, or world barrier. Yeah, now, instead of having those glitchy far lands in your world, you can set the world border to be like however, like if you wanted like a dome, like Hunger Games kind of map. It's not a dome, but it's just like a blocky border, which is cool, so players can't escape it. So that would be really good in adventure maps or whatever, so you can find uses for that. Now we have a ton of commands. You may want to skip this part if you're not interested in command blocks, because there's a lot. So the first thing is @E, or entity. Instead of, you know, @A, which is all, @P, which is player, or @R, which is random, we can target entities with the @E in a command, which is really awesome. I've said that a lot this video, but this one really is. And now /block data, and some of these I don't even know what they do. I haven't searched them yet, but they are in the update list, so I'm going to tell you about them if I can. /execute, there's another one. You can research all of these. /fill, this one's really good. It's like /setBlock, but you can do multiple areas at a time. I used this actually when I was making a Hunger Games map before the world border to fill in blocks of glass, but now the world border's here, but still, you can find uses for that. The /fill command, fill in a big area of blocks. And now the particle command, which I actually have an example. Basically, it just makes particles, and you can research all this. And I will be probably making a video on that too, because I made some pretty interesting particle stuff. Okay, next one is test for blocks. We've had test for block, but this, I guess you can test for more than one. So that's cool. /title, I'm not exactly sure what this does. I'm not sure. I know a little bit about it, but I'm not exactly sure how to use it. But you can research all these. /trigger, I'm not really sure either. /world border, that you can like set the world border and all that. /stats, I guess there's stats now. You can research this. I know I've said that a lot too, but okay, this one's really good. It's a locked data tag. So basically, people in adventure mode can actually get items that don't have this tag on them. So it's like a way for an adventure mode. You know, like you can't break any blocks, but you can still open like certain chests or whatever. You can lock it so that people can't open it without a certain item. Just really good adventure map stuff right there. And then the log admin commands, which I'm not going to fool around with right now. I don't know much about. And we have some new statistics, which is cool. Okay, now this one's a good one. Player skins have whole body double layered now. So you know before you could customize your face to have 2 layers. Now the entire body is like that, which is really cool. You know, for fail. I'm sorry. Okay, now there's a new player model with a new skin, apparently called Alex, and this is on the Minecraft list of new stuff in the updates. And for those of you who don't know, Alex is actually my name. So that's pretty cool, I guess. I mean, I'm not sure what they're going to do about that, like how you're going to obtain that new skin model, but you know, I'm just going to be looking out for that, so that's cool. And then we also have visible skin options, which is multiplayer. I'm not sure. You'll find it somewhere. Oh, skin customization. No, you can customize all this to your own preferences. Alright, now we have Realms activity chart, this is for Realms. I do not own a Realm, so I don't know much about them. I have researched them, but so you can see who's been on and off, I guess, on your Realm. And now you can upload your own maps on Realms now. I think it's about time they added that. They should have added that when they first introduced Realms, but, well, now you have it. Okay, now the difficulty is per world. If I set this to normal and I go into another world, it's not going to be normal, well, unless I set it to normal. But say I went into like a peaceful world, this would be on peaceful, because now it sets the difficulty per world instead of like in your whole game, which is another nice feature. And now we have a difficulty lock, so I can lock this in normal. I'm not going to do that, but yeah, you can lock the difficulty, so that's cool. And now enchanting, completely redone. Let me just grab a chain chest plate and some lapis and walk over to here and ignore the villager going huh. So now, and it's a little different and creative, but here's how it works now. You have 3 slots here. They're each going to take away 1, 2, or 3 experience. Even though they say levels right here, that's just like a level. It doesn't take away like 30 anymore if you get like a level 30 enchantment. This is not enough bookshelves for that. And in survival mode, let me quickly see if it's working. It was a bit buggy in some of the snapshots, but if I put this in, yeah. See, it only lets me have this one. And if I put in 2, oh, it requires more levels, but basically you can only see the first one if you have 1. You can only see the second one if you have 2, and the third one if you have 3. And you need to require the levels, but it's a little confusing, but you can always research that on the Minecraft Wiki if you want to. And that's about it for the new enchanting, even if it was hard to understand, sorry. And that's it for enchanting. Alright. You need to shut up, villager, please. So, on the Minecraft list, it says rebalance trading. What does this mean? I have no idea, because these still don't look like that great of deals to me. That one's okay, but I don't know. And they also said rebalanced anvil repair, which I haven't noticed too much of a difference with this, except for the enchantment. Well, it says enchantment, I don't know why, but the costs have seemed a little lower to me. But one thing that used to be a bug or wasn't in the game was if you combined an enchantment with a new sword, it wouldn't give you the enchantment, and now it does. So not sure exactly what happened with that, but that's how I am taking what this means, I guess. They don't explain it too well in the quick list, but you can research all of it on the wiki. I'll have a link to the wiki in the description. So now it says max render is 32 chunks. It says this too in the list, but if I go into video settings, I can only go up to 16. So I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I'm sure we can research it and find out. And now you can't destroy anything in adventure mode unless you have the can destroy tag on an item, which is really cool. There's a new tag called can destroy, so that in adventure mode you can destroy blocks, but only certain ones. And that's using commands to put on that tag, which is really, again, useful. And we have a couple scoreboard additions. I'm not going to go into this, but yes we do. And the tweaked F3 menu, I really do like this. And let me just, oops, yeah, there we go. get rid of the thing down in the bottom right corner. But so yeah, the XYZ is easier to read now, and you also have this really cool looking at, so you can see what block you are looking at, and you know, like positive Z, positive X, it tells you what direction you're going. It's really good all around. And see, Minecraft stone, variant stone, Minecraft sandstone, pretty cool. Sign facing north, so just a lot of stuff that you can see. If you couldn't tell, I was reading off the top right there. But okay, now there's no more command like /give at P5, because that is the ID for oak, I believe. Yeah, oakwood planks. Now it's /give at P Minecraft : planks, and it's just oak, so that is just planks 0. And if you wanted spruce, you would do planks 1, as you can see there next to the 0005. So say I want a minecart, /give and then whatever, and then do Minecraft : I'm just hitting tab here to do it fast, and then I type in minecart, and I get a minecart. And there's no more IDs. Like if I try to do /give and then myself, I'll just do a random ID. It's not going to give me that. Yeah. So you have to do it like this. I'm not sure what 54 is as an ID, if it even is an ID. So let me just quickly do one more demonstration and do 5, because this should give me oak planks, but that doesn't exist anymore. So there's just a heads up if you're ever trying that and it says it doesn't work. And the server list has been improved. You can now customize where your servers are on the list, and some other changes. You can see that for yourself. Now there's a village / temple, like desert temple generation tweak. I don't know what that is yet, but it was on the list, so I put it here. And now we are looking at Dinnerbone, and mob heads will show both layers instead of one. Before it would only be one layer of a mob's head. Like I wouldn't see all this hat, but now I can. And another thing, see how I can see the heads in here? I have Notch, Jeb, Herobrine, Dinnerbone, Grum, and myself. Before you would just see a ton of Steve heads, but they would be named your head. Well, now you can actually see them, and like if I just put Jeb's hand or head in my hand now, I can actually see it instead of just a Steve head. So that's cool. And buttons. You can now place them everywhere. So that's cool. And then removed Herobrine, as they say every single time. Yeah, that still doesn't work, middle clicking on a named head, but they say that every time, and it's usually true. And now I told you I would do spectator mobs at the end, but before that, one last thing, which was actually, I did not find it on the full list of everything added, but beacons change color with stained glass. So here's some examples, but you can also customize them. See, like now this is purple. If I put all of them on, that's a bad color, but you know, you get the point. Pretty cool. And as you see, this also still remains white while this is blue. So nice transition right there. And another really nice thing I think that Mojang added. So now I will show you the spectator mode, and to get there I'll show you a new feature. Holding control while flying is now very fast. Very fast. May not think it's too fast, but it is kind of fast compared to what it used to be. And so now I will get these mob eggs. I'm going to summon Enderman, Creeper, Spider. I'm going to go into game mode 3. Now if I left click on this Enderman, everything's inverted. I am seeing what he is seeing now. So and I think it is actually toggling downfall outside, I'm not sure. But if I hit shift, I'll get off him. But yeah, it looks like it's raining right now. If I was in a place where it did rain, he'd be teleporting everywhere. But let's take a look at what the Creeper sees. Yeah, kind of like almost like an 8-bit green screen thing. So yeah, and if he moves, can do F5. This is just the Creeper. He's lazy. He doesn't want to move. Let's take a look at the Spider. Spider seems pretty active, and yeah, what the heck, I know, right? So this is what he's seeing. Oh man, I wish I could have seen the Enderman teleport. But yeah, this is what that Spider was seeing. And if he moves, yeah, see the Creeper just turned around, trying to get the Spider to move his head. I don't know if he's going to. But anyways, guys, that is about it for this snapshot. Or, oh, excuse me, not snapshot. This is an update, not a snapshot. We've had about 1 billion snapshots, and we finally got the update, so I'm so glad that we did. And, well, this may have been a long video, but I hope you enjoyed. And please remember to like, or just, if you didn't like it, you can dislike it, and just be a hater or whatever you want to do. It is fine with me. Just give me some feedback or whatever. Comment, subscribe, and as always, just have a nice day and a nice life. So anyways, guys, that is about it. And I'm just going to leave you with this spider, who is very lazy and doesn't move. Oh my god. Oh my god. You, spider. Are you kidding me, spider? As soon as I get out of your view, of course you move your head. Oh my god. Oh no. Spider. Well, anyways, guys, yeah, I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching. And see you. Bye.